Hey guys, so here's just a quick brief overview of what we talked about last night. This is a walking plan for 8 weeks to do sort of 5K at a time, which is circa 3.2 miles. If you're not used to walking, you can't get your head around it, then this is a really good way to start things and plan things out. And it's quite straightforward. And it can be used as a walk, jog, run. There are options to walk, options to run. So it's entirely up to you. And it's like everything I do, there's a lot of detail in here, a lot of reasons why I do things. So it's always good to have a really good read through it, and the link will be down below this, and also for the 5K. So really, you know how to think about this. Walking is really simple. If you want to try and train for 5K, they got 3.1 mile here. I said 3.2. It can be a walk, jog, or run. And completing a 5K is great for so many reasons. Of course, to get you fitter, but it can bring a new purpose to your workouts and help you stay motivated. It's also going to help with health, reduce stress, energy levels, and fatigue. And at the end of the program, there is like a training journal, and you need to print out 8 copies to do this properly. So quick print of like 8 in black and white is fine. As you can see, I always use lots of colors and pretty stuff. So 12 reasons to start walking ASAP. I'd like you to read this, like heart health, blood sugar, arthritis, joint pains, vitamin D levels, bones, etc. Boosts the immune system, helps the digestive system. That can go all the way down to ulcers and even things like cancer. But remember, when I say that, like, I'm not a doctor or a research specialist, but it's like there is a lot of research out there that suggests it. Energy, lifts mood, blood pressure. You're going to live longer. It's just an absolute no-brainer. So that's why one of the pillars of my program is always about walking. There's reasons here why. So go through these. It's like I say, this is an overview, and you can just print this out, or you can just download it to your iPhone or Samsung or iPad, whatever, and just go through it. Basic scientists recommend 150 minutes of moderate aerobic activity or 75 minutes of intense. If you do a 5K every day, 3 miles, 45 minutes, you do that 6-7 times a week, you're going to really smash it. Ideally, 10K steps is what we're looking at, and 10K steps is 5 miles, and 5K is 3 miles. So you do 5K in the morning, as in 5 kilometers. You've only got to do a little bit again in the evening. So here's the training plan. To just shut up, I'll just go through it easily. And it's a lot of this is some people, you realize this, that if you do push too hard too quick, it's a very good chance of getting injured. So always building up slowly. It's like weight training, boxing, karate, running, swimming. Overuse injuries are very common, especially with running and even walking. So even when your muscles and cardiovascular system are up to challenge, you've got to be aware of your bones and tendons. That's the important part. Yeah, five miles is 10,000 steps. That's 8K. So you do 5K in the morning, you do 3K in the evening. Always listen to your body. Things like shin splints are common, knee and back pain, foot issues. These are just a few of the things you can get. Always make sure you've got good shoes. If you go to up and running, if you're local to me, up and running in Winton, Moordown, Bournemouth, Taffy there, give you 25%. He'll fit you with the right shoes, put it on the treadmill, work out what you can and can't do. Make time to warm up, mobilize beforehand, stretch afterwards, train on softer surfaces like smooth tracks, stuff like that. Slowly ramp up the same as weight training, anything in life, slowly ramp up your walking, jogging, running regimen. And this is what it's all about. Crosstrain and progress at pace that feels good for your body. It's all about you. We're not in a comparison game here. It's about you. And obviously, if it's all brand new to you, you're not sure, always check your doctor first, because that's where the buck stops. I can't say to you, oh, you must do this, you must do that. You must always check the doctor if you're not sure, because he'll overrule anything I say. And that's me just being professional rather than trying to be a guru. First goal is to exercise non-stop for 30 minutes. And this could be easy for some of you. Some might take a little bit longer. So like I say, everything's individual. These are just the benefits we're talking about. So benefits are always important. These are clients. Always check a couple of my favorite clients in here. Just show what can be done. Warm-ups, arm circles, leg swings, walking lunges, inchworms, hip openers. Not sure about these. I think you can Google these anyway. When you do run a walk, always stay with good posture, core engaged, abs nice and tight. Look forward, don't look at the ground. Open your chest up and draw your shoulders back. but at the same time being relaxed. Your arms should swing loose at the sides and your hands should also remain loose. Avoid striking the ground with your heel. That's how I was taught, but it's wrong. So it just goes to prove how things change. You're looking for a midfoot strike. Because when you strike the heel, there's more impact goes to the body. And I think I said last night, the kettlebell swing, if you're swinging a moderately heavy kettlebell, you can get the same benefits of a 6-minute mile, except with when you run at that pace, you get 4 times your body weight impact on your body. I think 1,500 repetitions per mile, so like 750 a leg at 4 times your body weight. That's kind of repetition impact and stress on the body. This video obviously is not as in-depth as I did last night because you guys are busy, so it's really just an overview why runners take breaks. So read through this. Fitness trackers, where you'll be doing the program, you've got one of these anyway, but there are things like Strava or Map My Run. They can help you looking at stuff after your workouts, where you've been, how far you've been, and elevation, stuff like that. But I think, to be honest with you, my Garmin does this, or Fitbit or an Apple Watch should do it anyway. Tracking heart rate. This is something you can message me about, or something we can talk about at a later date. We have done heart rate before, but you really want to work out what your maximum heart rate is. So you take 220 minus your age. That's your maximum heart rate. Okay, for me, so I'm 53, so 220 minus 53. My maximum heart rate is 167. Then you need to calculate your heart rate reserve. My heart rate reserve is about 61 beats a minute. So you take your resting heart rate minus 167 minus 61. I've got a heart rate reserve of 106. And then you have training zones. So I would work somewhere around about 70%. So actually there's an equation here. Forget the ones I've said about me, but let's say you're 40 years old and your heart rate is 65. You go 224 minus 48, which is 180, maximum heart rate. Then 180 minus 65 is resting heart rate. So you've got a heart rate reserve of 115. Now, then what you do is you use percentages. You take 115 for moderate, 50%. You add your heart rate back in, and it's 122. And then if it's like moderate, it would be 115 times 0.70 plus 65 equals 145. So my heart rate reserve was 106. So if I was going to do 70% of 106 is 74.2 plus my resting heart rate, 61. I'm looking at a heart rate of moderate to top end intensity, about 135 beats a minute, which makes sense. So I kind of run at that pace. And then obviously vigorous intensity here. Just remember, if you've had any kind of heart conditions or you're on blood pressure medication or you're not sure about your blood pressure, get it checked, talk to your doctor. And also with heart rates are fine for the majority of people. But if you're on anticoagulants, beta blockers, ACE inhibitors, certain blood medication, it can really affect this. So check with your doctor. Sample warm-ups. These are stretches at the end of the routine. So remember, you mobilize, begin like the inchworms, leg swings, arm swings. At the end of the workout, you do stretches. Here I like an idea of what I say is cross-training in between active recovery type workouts, swim, yoga, etc. Benefits again. Benefits, it's just no-brainer. And here you have the program. So on the left, you'll see here, if I can just enlarge it slightly, you'll see walkers walk only, runners run for 15 seconds, walk for 45. So here it's like, if you walk for 30 minutes. If you run, you do 15 seconds and then 45 seconds. And down each side, it will tell the same for each workout. So it's quite simple. So you look at it, make a note where you decide you're going to go for a run and build up gradually for the 5K, or you're going to do just the walking. Entirely up to you. Then you want to print out 8 of these. Obviously, the people that do these do better. So print out 8 and put them in a little folder or keep them handy. That is that for that. And then I have here also, I put the link in, is the actual couch. Oops. That is, no, bear me 2 seconds. So if you bear me 2 secs, I need to come back into my, let's come here. And this is the Catch the 5K. Very similar, but this is the original Catch the 5K. I put a few tweaks to it. by all means, print this off, use this, it's an effective workout. At some stage, you might want to run 5K. Hope that makes sense. Peace.